Chris Froome is meestal heel moeilijk te benaderen in zo'n tour, is nog zelden aan de tafel van Maarten Vangramberen verschenen. Maar nu was er een afspraak. Op vrijdag van de tweede week mag je langskomen, Maarten. En dat heeft hij dan ook gedaan. Een lang gesprek met Chris Froome, die momenteel tweede staat, die 4 keer de Tour heeft gewonnen, die zwaar onder vuur was komen te staan de voorbije maanden, het voorbije jaar, en die nog altijd droomt van een 5e Tourzege.
Chris Froome, you had already massage, and after this interview we'll have dinner. Do you eat a lot after a flat stage?
It all depends on what's coming up the next day. I think you always fuel for what's coming up, and tomorrow we've got quite a tough finish up on Mont. So yeah, I'm gonna have quite a big dinner tonight.
Yeah, what is it with all the GC riders nowadays? They're so lean, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean you have to be. I think the margins are so slim. At the highest level, everyone's climbing to the absolute top level. So I mean, obviously power to weight. You've got to be. You can't be carrying any extra weight.
Yeah. What is the plan for you in this Tour de France, Chris? To peak in the 3rd week, to hit top form in the 3rd week, like you did in the Tour of Italy?
That was my plan coming into the race. I mean, instead of trying to hold on to my form straight after the Giro, I think a lot of people made that mistake. Like if I look at the past, guys like maybe Alberto Contador, Nairo Quintana in the past, they did the Giro, won the Giro, and came to the Tour and just they didn't seem to be the same. So for me, naturally, it was a process of taking some proper recovery after the Giro. And then
it was longer than in normal years.
Yeah, exactly. So we had 1 week extra this time, which I think has made it was a big part of my decision to do Giro and Tour.
Yeah.
And so for me, I recovered properly after the Giro. I felt like I really recovered. And then, but in that process, I think my form has come down, and now I was building up again to come into the race. And I really feel as if I'm going to hit this 3rd week in the best shape possible, but let's see. I mean, it's an unknown for me. I've never done this before.
Yeah,
so.
and who will be your main contender? Will it be your teammate Thomas, or will it be Tom Dumoulin, or will it be both?
No, I mean it's a fantastic position to be in with Geraint with the yellow jersey right now. I mean it's the dream scenario for us at Team Sky. I mean to have 1st and 2nd on GC. Now the pressure is on all the other GC guys, like you said, Tom Dumoulin in 3rd place. He's not going to win the Tour if he just keeps following. So he's going to have to attack somewhere. And the other guys who have lost even more time, guys like Romain Bardet, Mikel Landa, Nairo Quintana, they all have to attack now.
But you have to attack as well if you want to win a 5th Tour de France, isn't it? Because otherwise, maybe Thomas takes it.
Yeah, maybe he does. But if it's a Team Sky jersey, that's great. I mean, we're here as Team Sky to try and win the Tour. So
if it's with you or is it with Thomas?
That'd be great. Okay. Either way.
Don't make it too exciting, because your wife is heavily pregnant, isn't it?
She is. So we've got. We're in the last 10 days now. So yeah, I'm just hoping.
It can be for every moment.
Yeah, it could be any moment now. So I'm just hoping, she makes it to Paris. Not to Paris physically, because she's going to be at home.
Yeah,
but
of course.
Until we get to Paris, then I can be home for the birth.
Yeah, Chris, what was the hardest thing to deal with this season? Was it the whole Salbutamol case, or was it the hostility of the French people, like yesterday on Alpe d'Huez?
No, I mean, as we saw yesterday on the road, I mean, that kind of stuff happens, and it shouldn't happen.
Yeah, it really shouldn't happen. But they spit on you. They spit on you.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't the first time, but this is. Unfortunately, this is what happens during the Tour. For some reason, people go crazy here. You don't find the same thing in the Giro. You don't find the same thing in the Vuelta.
And how do you deal with that? You have to be mentally very strong, isn't it?
The thing is, you're going absolutely as hard as you can up a climb, so you don't really have time to have emotions about it. Okay, I'm going to be angry with this guy now, or no, you're so focused on the race, and like we've trained for months to be ready for this. So. You just can't let any of that stuff distract you.
And were you scared because they really tried to hit you once?
I mean, not really.
You can see the images, eh?
Yeah.
He really tried to hit you. He touched you, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, when someone gets too close like that, then it's too far. And I saw the police did lock up a couple guys as well.
Yeah, I saw it.
And charge them. So I mean, it's good to see they're doing that. But at the end of the day, our security as riders is the responsibility of the race organizers, and they need to be doing more to look after us.
Yeah. Chris, almost a week ago we saw that football isn't coming home. If cycling is coming home, is it coming to Belgium?
What do you mean by coming to Belgium?
Maybe cycling, because cycling is the center, is the most important sport in Belgium.
Yeah, it is true. I mean, you gotta give it to the Belgian fans for their passion. I mean, you just have to see like a day like the Roubaix day, how many Belgians came to support that stage. It was great feeling on the road.
But you don't have a Belgian cyclist in your team. You should take Serge Pauwels back.
We should.
Here you can see him. He's a great cyclist and he has a beautiful wife.
Yep, that too.
Chris, would you like to sign your shirt, please?
Cool.
I will help you a little bit.
Okay.
En als je het truitje zou willen van Chris Froome, de viervoudige toerwinnaar, Ronde van Italië, ook gewonnen in de veld, dan moet je Vive vélo sms'en naar 4342. Chris, would you also like to sign our table, please? It's here, next to Tom Dumoulin.
Nice one.
Chris, one more thing. You're a great descender, you're a great climber. This morning I was talking to one of your mechanics, and now I know why it is. Because there were very aggressive dogs on training camp 2 years ago. It was at Crystal Springs in South Africa. What is that story?
Yeah, that's a funny story. Basically, there was one road in and out of the place we were staying to go training every day. And literally every single day there were these 2 dogs that would wait for us. I'm sure they were waiting for us because also it was on a climb to go out, and every day the dogs would be there and we'd literally have to, just when you start you want to take it easy, but no, here like full gas sprint to try and get past these dogs because every day the dogs are there.
Didn't you take a stick with you?
One day when we didn't want to do the sprint, you took a big stick to like keep them away. But no,
and they were not there.
No, they weren't there that day. So yeah.
Okay, I hope you won't need a stick in this Tour de France. We wish you all the best. Chris Froome, thank you very much. Thank you.
Ja, zeer aangename babbel. Ik zie een serene man die onder zware druk heeft gestaan.
Heel ontspannen, ja. Maar ik vind het echt bewonderenswaardig.